The Little Princess's Star Party. Chapter 1. A Sparkle in the Sky. Once upon a time, in a kingdom nestled high above the clouds, lived a cheerful little princess named Luma. She had curly brown hair, twinkling eyes, and a crown made of moonbeams. But what made her truly special was her love for stars. Every night before bed, Luma would press her nose against the tall tower window and gaze at the sky. She whispered to the stars.
Good night, my shiny friends. I wish I could play with you.
One evening, while brushing her teeth with glittery mint paste, an idea popped into her head like a shooting star. She shouted,
I know! I'll throw a star party.
Chapter 2. Planning the Most Magical Party. Luma dashed down the royal hallway in her pajamas, waking up her sleepy cat, Mooney.
Mooney! We need to plan the most magical star party the kingdom has ever seen. Mooney yawned and curled back into a ball.
Luma pulled out her sparkle notebook and wrote a big title, Princess Luma's Star Party To-Do List. 1. Find the perfect place in the sky. 2. Invite all the stars. 3. Make twinkly treats. 4. Wear something starry. 5. Don't forget the music.
Check, check, check.
She said excitedly, scribbling ideas. She asked the royal astronomer, Sir Nova,
Where do stars like to dance?
The comet cloud is quite popular, but stars also love to shimmer near the moon's garden.
Luma clapped her hands.
The moon's garden it is.
Chapter 3. Invitations that glow. The next morning, Luma sat in the royal courtyard with sparkly envelopes and silver ink.
To Mr. Bright, Miss Twinkle, Captain Comet, Grandma Glow.
She read aloud as she wrote each invitation by hand. She tied them to tiny balloons filled with stardust. When she let them go, the balloons floated up into the sky, carrying her invitations far and wide. That night, the stars twinkled extra bright. Mooney looked up and purred. Even he could tell they were excited. Chapter 4. Starry Snacks and Cosmic Costumes. Luma rushed to the royal kitchen. She told the chef.
We need moon muffins, star-shaped cookies, and galaxy juice.
The chef laughed.
And what about nebula noodles and comet popcorn?
Yes, that too.
Luma beamed. Then she visited her royal tailor.
I need a dress that sparkles like Saturn's rings and boots made of stardust.
The tailor measured and stitched, adding tiny bells that jingled like meteor showers. The outfit sparkled more than a whole sky of stars. Luma twirled in front of the mirror.
Perfect.
Chapter 5. Party under the moonlight. The big night arrived. With Mooney in her arms, Luma rode her moonbeam carriage up, 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 all the way to the moon's garden. Floating lanterns danced among the clouds. A band of space crickets played glowing violins. Silver streamers waved in the breeze. Then, one by one, the stars began to arrive. Miss Twinkle wore a gown made of golden glitter. Captain Comet zoomed in on a rocket scooter. Grandma Glow brought her famous constellation pie. Luma welcomed each guest with a hug.
Thank you for coming to my star party.
Chapter 6. Dancing with the Stars. As the music played, Luma and the stars held hands and twirled through the air. They spun in circles, made star shapes with their arms, and did the galaxy wiggle. Even Mooney wore a tiny cape and joined in. Then came the highlight of the night, the sparkle slide. It was a giant slide made of moonlight that looped and twirled through clouds. Luma and the stars squealed with joy as they zoomed down, leaving trails of glitter behind them. Again! Again! Everyone shouted. Chapter 7. A Starry Lesson. After dancing and sliding, the guests gathered on fluffy cloud cushions. Luma stood on a tiny moon rock and said, she held up a star-shaped lantern.
I have something important to share. Each of you shines in your own way. Some twinkle gently, some zoom and zoom, and some glow softly and bring comfort. I love you all just the way you arrange.
The stars clapped. Miss Twinkle teared up. Then Luma added,
Let's always shine together and help each other glow, especially when someone feels a little dim.
The stars nodded. Even Captain Comet gave a gentle salute. Chapter 8. Wish upon a friend. As the party winded down, Luma passed out tiny wishing stars.
Make a wish, but don't wish for something only for yourself. Wish for someone else.
Luma closed her eyes and wished.
I wish for Moony to have brave dreams tonight.
Moony purred and snuggled against her cheek. Miss Twinkle wished for a lonely star to find a friend. Captain Comet wished for the Milky Way to sparkle even brighter. The garden shimmered with kindness. Chapter 9. Good night, little star. The stars slowly floated home, waving and blowing kisses. The music turned soft like a lullaby. Luma yawned. Her eyelids grew heavy. Sir Nova flew her back in the moonbeam carriage. Moony snored gently in her lap. Back in her tower room, Luma climbed into bed in her sparkly pajamas. She looked out the window one last time. The stars twinkled gently.
Thank you for coming to my party. Let's shine together forever.
And just before she drifted to sleep, she saw a tiny balloon floating in the sky, carrying a note. Thank you, Princess Luma. That was the best star party ever. Miss Twinkle